reps on the line. How did that feel?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. You won't really know until obviously games come, but it's good that Austin is back and skating with us, and it's just obviously a nice feel.
How did he look?
He looks good. Yeah, I mean, he's been skating by himself. I mean, you guys know better than I have. You guys are filming him every day out there by himself, so you guys can tell me. But yeah, he looks great when he is out there, and obviously, that wrist doesn't seem to bother too much right now.
Did you watch Jays or Leafs last night?
I watched the Leafs and then started in a little Netflix show, so I was a little late to that.
What do you make of Michael Bunting so far?
Yeah, obviously he's done a lot of great things. He plays hard, like we all knew. And I played against him in Yale, so I kind of know what kind of a player he was there, and he's bringing the same kind of energy here to Toronto. So it's great seeing him get rewarded last night on the power play, and obviously that game by them last night was fun to watch for us.
Curtis Gabriel called him a greasy rat. Is that a fair description there?
Yeah, I mean, you can ask Bunts, but I'm sure he's been called that a lot. But he's a guy that gets around the net and not afraid to get in the dirty areas and score goals, and not afraid to be hated by a lot of people as well on the ice. So it's nice to have one of those guys on your team.
What changes can we expect on the power play? Do you think that Spencer's bringing in? You guys had a little bit of a workout today as well.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, but hopefully just the puck keeps moving quickly. More options kind of all throughout the ice. We'll see really when the games start.
John was saying that you, by being in the middle, your playmaking skills, like nobody knows where the puck is going to go. Do you feel a little bit of freedom there and creativity by being in the middle like that?
Yeah, I do. I think also it will hopefully kind of bring guys towards me and leave seams open, and for penalty kill purposes, make it harder on teams that kind of kill against us and not know who to take. We'll see, though. We just got to go off feel. I think a great thing is, just use our creativity out there.
So John and Nick were out here talking a little bit about playing lacrosse growing up. Did you play a second sport as much as hockey as a kid?
Yeah, growing up, played lacrosse and soccer for it was about probably 8 years or so, and then obviously had to canceled soccer first, kept with lacrosse, and then obviously had to make the decision to stay with hockey.
How good at lacrosse were you?
That's a long time ago now. I mean, I think I was pretty decent. Obviously, lacrosse is about kind of the hands around the net and running and stuff like that. All stuff when I was younger, I was pretty good at. So I think I was pretty good, but can't remember too much now, honestly.
Do you think it helped you as a playmaker?
Definitely. I mean, same kind of aspects of running up an arena, trying to see what your options are. A lot of wrist stuff, trying to find options of 2-on-1ing guys to try and get open and get to the net. So I think it definitely helped with my mindset.
I imagine you got your share of punishment too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the slashes aren't no joke in that league. So, I have some buddies that still play lacrosse, so don't really talk to them too much anymore, but just see how they're doing. So it's a small world.
What do you think of the new rules of cross-checking? How that it's going to, not new rules, but that'll be tightly called.
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, I think it should be fair. You don't want to. If you go into a corner, you don't need to have a guy just abusing your back with cross-checks. So I think it should be a penalty. Also, net front-wise, I think it's dangerous. Obviously guys are strong and can withstand on their skates, but if a guy cross-checks you while you're leaning over trying to tip a puck, you're not going to stay up on your feet every single time that happens. So you've seen incidents in the past years of people eating pucks in the back of the neck, heads, and stuff like that. Obviously, the league thought it was a thing they needed to change, so we'll see how it goes.
You trained a little bit with Dave McKinnon this summer, is that right?
Yeah. None of you guys know I went to that Biosteel camp, but yeah, it was an interesting. You need to put that recording back on?
No, I just got to know where to put the fine.
It was great. Yeah, I went to that camp, and obviously there's a lot of high talent there, so it's good to get on the ice with them and train with them, and kind of just see where you are throughout the summer.
What's the chemistry like with him in particular?
Yeah, no, it's good. Obviously Nate's a hell of a player. I think when you get around great players, chemistry kind of builds quickly. So, I think throughout the camp there, we got better and better as the days went on. But he's a guy that has a lot of skill, a lot of speed, makes a lot of great plays. So for me, when I was playing with him, I was just trying to keep my feet moving, trying to find lanes to find him, come through the middle or something like that with speed, and being able to take someone one-on-one or trying to make it hard on a D-man to decide who he wanted to go on.
Did you guys talk about the Olympics at all?
No, not really. No, there's no talks of anything like that, to be honest. So it was just really about having a good time there, talking about how everyone's summer was, and I kind of know him a little bit just from the Worlds when I played with him that one time. So it wasn't too much about the season or Olympics.
Sheldon was talking yesterday about David Kampf, and he said, I trust this guy to play against anyone in the league, and that's going to free me up to manage the minutes of kind of the top guys. Do you feel like that might benefit you in some ways this season?
Yeah. I mean, I think he's got a great point. I mean, I think Camphor does show that he can play against anyone. He's a big, strong guy that can win faceoffs, and I mean, that's great to have on your team. So I think in his first two games here, he's shown that he is that kind of player of, just will outwork people, will do whatever it takes. So we'll see, but I think it will help with just kind of evening out the minutes, especially penalty kill wise for our team of not penalty killing as much or something. But we'll see. I mean, I'm good to do whatever. So we'll just let Sheldon kind of do the coaching and see what he wants me to do.
What was it like? I mean, you led all NHL forwards in average ice time last year. It didn't seem to wear you down. But what was it like? Because it's a physical strain, but also a mental strain. You're playing a lot of minutes, a lot of responsibility. How would you sum up what that was like?
Yeah, no, it was fun. I mean, you're playing against the best every night. Penalty kill wise, you're playing against the best power plays. So something I enjoy. I really do like the feeling of competing against the best, and for me it was a lot of fun to do it every single night. So like I said, we'll see what happens this year, but if it comes again, then I'm all for it.